Hey guys, and welcome back to TEW. If you missed the last episode, we are Classic Championship Wrestling still, and our previous show was this. We had The Simpsons, who we just brought in. Steve Simpson's tag team partner, Sean, I believe his name is. They took on Doc Summers and Brian Adidas, and they won. We then had them cut a promo, which actually, 26 reign, way better than I expected. Simon Diamond made his return to CCW, defeating Adam Fleisch, who then cut a scathing promo. Lisa Moretti, who we're trying to push a little bit because her popularity isn't amazing, beat Amy Lee. The Eliminators are, of course, on their domination, defeating Calypso Jim and Tom Brandy, and Tom Brandy's causing us a few issues. We then had a woman cut a killer promo on those two. And Jerry Lynn defeated Vito Lagracio in the main event, and Jerry Lynn is like our star player at the moment. Jerry Lynn is amazing. Franchise players, Lisa Moretti is our #1 wrestler, which kind of doesn't surprise me. She is getting there, which is nice. So we might end up putting the ladies on top because they're doing really well. And then Ray Stevens, Brian Adidas are killing it. And Booker T, who is slowly starting to push, he is also killing it in the Northwest. So we are going to continue. We are in week 1 of June. We are currently still working on improving our score in the Northwest and the Midwest. These are two key areas, mainly the Northwest, because that's what we will use to get up to Tiny, as you can see here. But then the Midwest, because we can get TV that covers both of these sections, and sponsorship and whatnot we'll get from that, I think will be more than helpful. So, we are going to proceed after we check the news. And most of it is just stuff like people re-signing. Yeah, we did check this before. So let's continue and see if anything else interesting happens. Early Anderson has finally joined us at CCW. We, of course, brought him in. The reason for this is that I like the idea of him being an authority figure, but he's also a killer road agent, and I think he's going to really help boost what we have. So we shall see. I'm also debating if maybe we make him a manager at some point. I quite like him being this authority figure, maybe like the company owner in kayfabe. Haven't quite decided, but for now he's going to be an amazing road agent. What I don't want is him to be a referee. That's what I really don't want. Yeah, on-screen personality, manager, road agent. Cool. Dusty Rhodes is staying with WCW. Good. Good. Keep Dusty in WCW. That's where he deserves to be. Ultimate Dragon has re-signed with SWS. Good for them. Okay, we've got a couple of instances before our next show. Tom Brandy and Ole Anderson. I dread to think what this is. Tom Brandy might end up getting fired at this rate. Tom Brandy caused heat backstage when a mean-spirited Ripley pulled on Ole Anderson. Nearly ended. Oh. We're going to find him. Simmer Tension. Jeannie Basson is annoyed. Ole Anderson is pleased though. And then Fantasia and Ray Stevens. Fantasia was brought before Wrestlers Court accused of making a mess backstage and not cleaning it up, annoying everyone else. The judge, Ray Stevens, found her guilty and sentenced us to clean it up, then buy drinks for everyone after the show. Okay. Well, that's cute. Now, we are in the midst of a couple of storylines. We have the Rise of the Eliminators. We also have the Patriot, Mr. USA. For this, I've been thinking about this. We're going to have Lisa Moretti and the Patriot. And they're going to take on Todd Olson. And I need a female. I think we will take Jeannie Basson. Yeah. Considered star, major star, unimportant. Yeah, this is going to be a... Although Cheryl... Yeah, we're going to take Cheryl in here, just because Jeannie is leaving us soon. Now, these guys are going to have a 20-minute storytelling match. No, they're not. They're going to have a 20-minute spectacle. And we're going to have the Patriot go over, which actually means we can put Jeannie in here to get the rub. So the Patriot's going to go over. No, we're going to change that up. We're going to have Lisa Moretti go over. Because then the Patriot doesn't get his win on Todd Olson. Plays into the storyline. We're going to have it be a spectacle. It's going to be an open match, scripted, and a slow build with a decisive win. And that is that match. Now before that, we're going to have our boy Booker T take on Ray Stevens, I think. Is Ray a face or a heel? Ray is a heel. Okay. So I need to find Hideki versus Ray Stevens. Because poor Hideki, we're trying to push him. He's 19. So they're going to work the crowd in the opening match. Ray Stevens is furious. Okay, well, we'll keep Ray strong. There we go. That's what we needed. Now, in our next matchup, who do I want? We've got a bunch of people. We're bringing Scott Putski. We've not given him a match so far. And I think we'll have Scott Putski take on Tommy Cairo. Yeah. Scott Putski, Tommy Cairo can go 10 minutes. Scott Putski, a brand new signing, so he can go over. I think before this we'll have Tommy Cairo do an open challenge. Is there a thing for that? There is not. How about here? Open challenge, there is indeed. A tag team claim that's so good. Open challenge accepted. Awesome. So we'll have an open challenge. This will be Tommy Cairo. We're going to script it. It's going to last 4 minutes. Because you know he needs to talk. And then Scott Putski is going to accept it. I need to go here. Here we go. Open challenge accepted. And yeah, we'll have Tommy Cairo freak out a little bit. So, Scott Putski. Tommy Cairo. I'm going to script it. It's going to go 2 minutes because it does need to be long. And he's going to march his ass down to the ring and take him out. Now, since Oli is on this show, we will have him cut a scathing promo just talking about how he hates the crowd. Because, you know, that's what he would do. We're going to have this just before the main event here. Now, before we have Ole Anderson, we need to get our 3 matches in. Tom Brandy, I am debating if we just cut our losses with him. He is becoming a little tedious to work with. A little tedious. In the meantime, we will have Brian Clark squash Steve Deebs. Be a nice little 6-minute. Still the show. Domination by Brian Clark. I'm trying to build our building blocks for the future because the Patriot, Todd Olson aren't going to be the future forever. So they can go here. That leads into this. And then after that, I think we will have... Who do we want? We've got a couple of people that we should probably use at some point. The Eliminators definitely aren't getting booked for this. I'm thinking maybe we use Booker T. Have Booker T take on maybe Sean Simpson? And they can have a bit of a high spots match. No, they can have a storytelling match. Yeah, that's our show. I like the contrast in it. So we have Hideki Hosaka versus Ray Stevens. They are opening the show. Tommy Cairo makes an open challenge, which is accepted by Scott Putski, and then Scott Putski comes out and beats him. Brian Clark is going to squash Steve Deebs, with then Booker T taking on Sean Simpson. Ole Anderson then comes out and cuts a scathing promo on the crowd, followed by the main event, which is the Patriot and Lisa Moretti defeating Todd Olson and Jeannie Besson. Let's see how this does. Hideki Hosaka and Ray Stevens have pretty good chemistry and lifted the match. That is awesome. That's awesome. And Hideki actually better than him. Nice. Tommy Cairo, okay, 22. Scott Putski cannot cut a promo, but that's cool. But they wrestled a pretty good match. 29 and 27, we will take that. Brian Clark doesn't do amazing, only a 25. Hopefully that's just his popularity and we can keep boosting him up. Booker T, of course, put in a all-star performance because it's Booker T. Gets the 36. Sean Simpson gets the 32. 36 overall. Nice. Ole Anderson gets the 53 rating. That is going to boost our overall show rating by a huge amount. The Patriot has gone injured again. Now he's got chronic shoulder pain. But he was the man of that match. And hopefully that has helped Lisa Moretti's popularity here. But I guess we'll find out. Only a 23 rating overall, though. That's not good for a main event. Let's see what it says. Patriot sustained chronic shoulder pain. Geneva Sun got heat backstage. Okay. Well, we'll make a speech. Booker T get good. Give Ray Stevens some credit. And I guess we'll praise the Patriot, considering he's not been in a good mood recently. Seem pleased, seem pleased, seem pleased. Okay, Andre the Giant has signed an exclusive written contract with the WWF in 1992. That's going to be a huge change to history, so we'll see how that plays out. Patriot is injured. It'll take a few months to fully heal, but he's going to continue working. That's crazy. And then whoever these two are dating. Tuco Scorpio has an offer from Now. Ole Anderson. Tom Stone has poor ring psychology. Probably not worth keeping around. Who was Tom Stone? Oh, he's just a jobber, so it's fine. And the Patriot's injured, of course. Man, I was long-term planning. We were going to have Tom Brandy become the Patriot number 2, as he does here. And we were going to have him and the Patriot team up. But it's just not really going to work, is it? I think we're probably better off cutting our losses with the Tom Brandy at this point. Yeah, we'll release Tom Brandy. Jeannie Basson is going to be angry. Yep. So, we're going to give you 6 months' time off. You're now annoyed. But maybe you guys will break up in that time. And we can figure it out. We'll see you in 6 months, Jeannie. Jeannie Clark is managing Booker T, yep. Still got Jerry Lynn. Okay. The roster's looking alright. The roster is looking okay. Steve Simpson has one... No, Steve. Welcome to the big time, buddy. Steve and Sean, you guys are staying with us. You are going to be one of our best tag teams, and I have plans for you two in the long term, which we will get to hopefully soon. Finance-wise, we lost 1,623 from that show, probably because of Ole, but I do think it was worth it. I do believe Ole Anderson is worth that much. He's going to be a huge help to the company. We're now at 14, so we're getting there. We need 17 to go up to the next tier. So, building blocks, we're getting there. We're getting there. Bret Hart has some new horizons. It means he wants to work in a foreign country. I mean, if we could bring Bret Hart in, that'd be amazing. Franchise Shane Douglas has beat Billy Jack Haynes and won the UWF Sports Channel Television Championship. Nice. Contract with Steve Simpson. Yep, we're definitely going to keep you around. Alright, let's move on. There you go. Jeannie Passon is now away doing her TV thing anyway. So she's filmed for 3 months. We signed her. We wrote her away for 6 months. Not a huge loss. We'll take it. And you know what? It'll keep her happier for now. Okay, well, not much news happened in that one, but we did make some progress on some signings. We've unfortunately cut Tom Brandy, which completely ruins one of my long-term plans, but it's not the end of the world. The Steiner brothers won the WCW United States Tag Team titles, so that's pretty cool. But that is the end of this episode. If you enjoyed, please drop the video a like. It helps us amazingly. If you're new and you're not subscribed, you'd like to, that'd also be amazing. Hopefully, guys, we will see you in the next episode of the series. Bye, guys.